Oh, man. Here we
I think
go
it's
again.
time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Victor Allen's New Sports. Victor Allen's own unique look at sports. Ha! Neil Urban. And here's the man the ladies have nicknamed Sexual Chocolate. Here's Vick.
Nope.
Yeah.
None. I don't see
Here's
no
Vick.
endorsements coming from any women.
Vick. She can't get it right.
Mario secretly likes doing that.
That's it.
I do not.
All right, you guys. I'm going to let them sit back and do back talk. We got this thing called where they talk in the back and I talk in the front.
Whoa,
and that's don't go
get
to
an echo that way.
The ladies are not going to respect it. DeVoe's waiting for this part because she gets to sit there and just, I can judge your content. And Jesse goes like, make it real, make it educational.
That's right.
Don't be bringing anything in here that's twisted, right?
That's right.
Well, I'm going to talk about somebody in the trending sports areas of sports. And his name is Michael Vick. And then something hit
Michael
him.
Vick, the guy with the dogs?
Yes, but you're late now. Don't go there before I set this up because he has paid his dues.
Wow. Yippee-yo,
He's paid his dues. Let me say this. I don't know if you young ladies are following the NFL. It's preseason right now, so everybody's jumping on top of the preseason games. And Michael Vick has this propensity to go out and get injured inadvertently, but he has all this talent. So yesterday we were watching the game. It's Patriots against the Eagles. No big deal for you guys if you haven't watched it. And then I said, well, they're going to run with this story, and he got hurt. He got hit. He's about 5'10", 5'11". Then something happened on the sideline that I think trumped the Michael Vick story, because you can always talk about the potential of something, but when you have that moment, and I want you to picture this picture, because Mari, we're going to flow to it shortly. But before I do, we're going to set up the ratings first, and then I'm going to tell you about the story. First, we're going to rate the subject based on it being balling, big pimping, whatever, or AARP, something for the ladies, let down, upset, you know the whole drama. Well, the picture of Michael Vick getting hit is not the issue here, because you see football players getting hit like that all the time. Man, DeVoe, I know you see football players all the time, don't you?
You hit them. That's what you love to see it. I know how much football you watch.
Right. So, DeVoe, we all had this moment where all of a sudden the coach gets into it with a player. And so there's a picture underneath, and I want you guys to tell me what is this message that the coach, Andy Reid, is saying to this wonderful lineman, defensive tackle named Cullen Jenkins. When you see a face like Andy's, and all of a sudden that eyeball is eyeball with a big 320-pound lineman, what message do you think he's conveying? Because I think this is bigger than the Vick thing, because this guy got into it with his lineman in a preseason game. What look does that tell you, DeVoe?
That means get off. Ooh.
That's preseason. That tells
That's
you guys.
an intense look.
That's an intense look. Now,
What
a
do you
lot of
think
people
about
know.
that?
What do you think?
That's pretty intense.
It is pretty intense.
What do you think he's telling him?
Black nigga.
No.
Controversy. I didn't say that. We disavow any knowledge.
You can't say that.
I disavow. The station has nothing to do.
Right.
Our
We
station has nothing to
disavow
do with
any
these,
of those opinions.
Yeah, all these black folks, and they have dreadlocks
But let
too.
me help DeVoe.
Well, you just asked me what did I think he was saying.
I know,
he could
DeVoe.
have been saying that and not letting anybody know.
No, but no, I'm going to protect DeVoe on this one.
He could have been thinking that.
He's saying that was the last wing.
Like, so what?
No, let me tell you.
So what, he says that. I mean, he's got a right to say whatever he wants to say.
Who said he said that?
Well, let me say
I'm
this.
just saying if he did
Nobody
say
even said he say that.
Okay, because there are black people who say dirty white trash. You know what I'm saying? We say,
Not on our show.
No,
it's not.
no.
Well, we're not saying it on show. You asked me what he's saying. That's his show.
Wait a minute.
And they're rarely dirty.
Oh, let me do this.
All right, come on. You should
Let me
ask
set up some
somebody
more
else
on this.
first.
No.
then. You should ask DeVoe.
This is good. This is good.
No,
This is
you
good
got
because-
controversy now. They
Let
don't
me
write
just-
you.
let me
What was
just-
that Twitter?
You're wrong.
Follow you?
It's a twit. That's what it is. Okay, let me help on this situation. Andy Reid, a few weeks ago, the coach, lost his son. Okay.
Is that him? Is
Yes.
that Andy Reid?
That's
Is that
Andy
the
Reid.
same son who had been in all the trouble? No, that
No.
son's in jail.
Yes.
So one son's in jail
Right. And
for drugs.
Right. But this situation is, they're trying to tie this together. Andy Reid, I mean, in a matter of a couple of weeks, you lost your son. And now you're in a preseason game. And what they're saying is, and here's where I'm going to take you guys down this road. And I understand what you were saying, DeVoe, because you,
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
I know.
He said he didn't even
I know.
say that.
Black.
DeVoe can't even read the stuff.
He
I know.
said block.
Right.
But I
DeVoe-
thought the O was supposed to be an A.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no, this is a save for DeVoe. She was trying to read the chat, and it wasn't what she said. It was the block. It was block Negro.
Okay, well
and
then
you
let
went-
me say it again. He's saying block Negro.
Right, and you said
But-
something else.
Head Start is doing a wonderful job.
No, but I thought he pushed the
More
O.
funding.
No, I thought the O was a mistake.
More funding.
But anyway, but his face looks like he's saying what I said he was saying
but because
in
I
the
don't get-
beginning.
I don't know
Okay,
what
I didn't
block
say
Negro
that
is.
PMC said that. I said I was influenced by what PMC said.
That's what I meant. That's
I
what
didn't
I
say
meant.
he said that.
Right.
I said that.
Right.
He said, I won't say it
Young,
again.
gifted, and black.
What did you?
That we must begin to tell
I
our
tried. You guys see, I tried to save him.
Okay, well,
young,
anyway.
gifted, and black.
Don't. don't.
used to love that song.
I did.
I never heard it, but anyway.
I want you guys to know
Obviously.
that New Sports actually tells you how people really feel about images, perceptions, and pictures they see, where it takes you.
Yes, Vic, so insightful. What a wonderful story, Vic. Insightful and poignant.
Wait a minute.
So what does he really say?
Well, the bottom line is,
He's
for
saying
those-
that was my girl. I was supposed to go first, you big mother.
okay.
Now Mark can say that, and
I know.
I can't say what I can
No,
say.
no,
You
no,
see how
no.
prejudiced
I'm
I
just
am?
saying.
I can't believe you guys go there. I'm just so blown away.
Stop it.
And the guy on the right is saying, I told him he could go first.
Let me say this.
What you saying?
First of all,
did.
how did
Just let
they
him
turn
go
this
first.
into a Negro?
Sexual.
Okay, I can't believe this.
I
All
just
right.
have different fantasies than y'all.
Okay, let me do
Mine
this.
usually do involve some
If you guys
fucking.
don't know, New Sports is supposed to have this other side. I just thought it would be a little bit more poignant as it relates to sports, but it
It's time to
doesn't.
steal my words.
Okay.
He has stole your word.
Right.
Took my poignant.
So let me tell you the real story on this.
Tell
Then you
us,
guys
tell
can go
us.
there. First of all, it's not to have sympathy, but I want you guys to vote on this. This is coming up. I already told you that Andy lost his son a couple of weeks ago. And of course, he's getting in the face of this professional, what they will call veteran lineman. And the team was actually that he was on a, you know how the opposing team takes their secondary, the second line players, the third line players, and go down the field against your first team. And when they do it easy, you know what's going to happen with the coach. He says, you know, I don't mind you having some slip-ups. But when you let that secondary or that second team come and beat you down easily, I'm getting in your face. And that's what he did.
He probably was smart, saying some smart shit.
Yes, he was saying some
You
stuff.
know what
Whatever he
happens
was
is
saying
talking
was
back.
Right,
See?
right. He
You
was,
know, especially with somebody challenging your work ethic and you give them that old smart shit.
right. So the bottom line is,
You had to respond to that.
if it's happening during preseason, do you feel that Cullen Jenkins should have let Andy say his piece, because they're saying he lost his son a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Let him have his moment.
I think-
now, let me just say this before
But
you go
Jenkins
there.
probably never
He
lost
shouldn't
his
have
son.
did whatever
So
it
he
was
may
that
not-
provoked Andy.
He may not even understand how.
Okay.
how
He
that-
shouldn't
how
have. He
Andy's
should have
feeling.
performed better.
There you go. See?
Just performed. I
There
bet
you
if he
go.
had done his damn job, they wouldn't have to be talking to the sorry ass.
See
Well,
now.
then there's
wait-
that, Victor.
See,
Right.
I'm like, do your job.
Thank you.
If
So
people
Mario
would
hit the nail
just
on
do
the
their
head.
job.
Now let me ask you.
Right, Judge
Jess,
Real, the way you perform wonderfully.
If is this about him doing his job, or is it Jenkins saying, "Look, I understand you going off. You just had a recent crisis in your family," or is it just about what Mario said? Do your job. Do you agree with Mario, or that Cullen should say, "Look, you just having a moment"?
But it's all that. It's all
Don't-
that,
don't-
Victor. I could say it's all that. I'm sorry. I don't mean to confuse you.
That's okay. I like when you chime in.
Yes, girl, come on.
It's
About
all
sports.
of that.
It's all of that.
Yeah, it's all that, because he should have been doing his job, and Jenkins should also allow Andy to vent because he lost his son. Wow! And then-
Okay. Now, Jezzy,
Yes.
you know the difference. You know, art reflects life, and it's a job. It's like anything else. Is this a moment where Cullen should have just done his job because he was lax on his job, or is this about the coach because he's
I
had
thought Cullen was the coach.
no that Cullen Jenkins?
Color's the black man's back
and
end
Andy Reid
head.
Okay,
is the
okay,
coach.
okay.
What do you think?
I thought coaches get into their players' faces all the time like
Very
that. I don't
good.
get what the big deal is.
There,
That's what I'm
you,
saying.
thank you.
Did somebody make
Girl,
a big deal
all
about
the
it?
time. They all up in
well,
there.
no, what? No, it's
Oh,
not a
they're
big
making
deal.
Grill.
something racial?
No, it's no racial.
Let me say this. Nobody's making anything. What they're saying is, when you get into a preseason game and the coach gets lighted like this in front of you
in a preseason
game and you're a veteran,
DeVoe took it racial.
Oh, I see.
It was DeVoe
right.
who made it racial.
Like, okay, so
she went
this
there.
really shouldn't have happened in a preseason game with a veteran player.
Right.
Politics.
It was DeVoe.
Say, let me do this. So you see, this is the part that I hate. This is wrong.
Oh,
this is wrong.
Technology in the wrong hands.
Right. No, all day. So here it is. Is Coach Andy Reid going like, I'm the big pimping, I'm the balling, I'm all this because you didn't do
He's the big weenie in the room.
Yeah, let me just say this. Who's big pimping and who's balling here? Is it Coach
Andy.
It's Andy, isn't it?
I like his counterpoint, his buddy over there.
Yeah, like the third party. He's all in it. I guess he's trying to make sure he don't sock him or something.
They had to pull them apart.
I love that guy. I loved him on the Waltons. I don't know.
Oh, okay, so now I'm getting it. Jenkins should have blocked somebody, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't block. That's why PMC was saying block Negro.
That's right.
And he got his haircut.
I had no idea.
I don't like his haircut.
That's all right.
I got it.
You got it. See, when the coach is getting on you, that means something has happened that it was a failing on your part. You messed up. So it doesn't matter with all that's around it. So I'm just trying to find out from you guys. The coach did his job. He says, I'm going to get in your face.
It's like DeVoe sometimes. Gotta tell her. Bring some fruit or some hummus or something.
Okay, this is wrong.
Tired of coming empty-handed.
All right, let me just say this.
Eating good for you.
I got a story here. We might not even get to the second story.
Yeah, because of Mario's
No,
mouth.
because you guys won't rate. Nobody's really rating. You guys are commenting. So I'm gonna say
you
the
didn't
coach.
Ask
no,
me.
Oh, she would have. Okay.
I don't get it.
You better ask her, Victor.
Oh, you know what?
Whatever is funny, I don't know how you even do it.
I just love it. No, it's okay because Jesse, you're a breath of fresh air.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you are. All right, now DeVoe, of course.
That's a potpourri. DeVoe is potpourri. Fresh air and potpourri. That's what y'all come together. Fresh air and potpourri.
That's a good combination.
It is. It is.
That's what I
fresh air pushes out the smell of the potpourri out to everybody.
It is. It's a wonderful image.
DeVoe and I have always.
Now y'all could just bring some food in there somewhere.
Yeah, we've known each other forever.
Bring some muffins or something.
And this is Looms Sports. As we go
Okay,
potpourri.
back to the athletes.
Here
All
we
right,
go.
what happened to Vick?
Okay, nothing's happening with Vick.
Andy Reid. Vick was the other story.
Vick.
He wasn't a story at all.
Well, JaVo, let me help you with. Vick is hasn't played a healthy season in a long time. He always is hurt.
He's been traumatized. The man went to jail.
That's a couple of years ago.
I know, and that was just. I don't mean it was just behind. But it was like a cultural thing. What people do.
Don't get me wrong. I was really mad at Vick for the dog thing.
Me too, but I understood.
He served his time.
Really mad at him.
Well, let's say this.
I understood the mentality.
We hope that he gets to play a full season because right now the issue that is happening is that he can't play a full season healthy. And so really the thing in here is when you're paying somebody $100 million
and he can't play healthy?
And no. And he's in preseason, the coach is supposed to be able to say, you know what, I don't want to subject you to the hurt and harm. You're not even in a regular season game.
Right.
So really it's Vick's. He was in a position where...
But if you don't practice them, they're not going to be good.
Thank you. So it's a coach's job. Look at Tom Brady.
You got to practice to be good.
Wait a minute.
If you're getting $1 million, you got to practice.
They practice other than in games, though, right?
Yeah, but the whole issue...
like practicing the game.
It's a fine line, and no one is sure of a lot of opinions on whether it makes you more prone to injury during the game if you're not used to even hitting anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now,
that makes sense.
So no one even knows the way to handle it, and it's a sport that's going to disappear one day anyway.
Well, look at it this way.
Oh, I hope so.
That's cold-blooded.
I don't mean that, but weren't we talking about something else?
Can we go on with the subject?
Wait.
Go on and say it, Jesse.
Wait. You know what happened, Jesse?
What?
Well, all of you guys.
You're talking about Michael Vick.
You guys have everybody has three different angles, and I love it because you guys are shooting like this. Bam, 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 bam. But the real issue for those sports aficionados are going like this. We want to see a healthy Michael Vick. That's the number one reason why this topic came up. But when I saw the picture,
he looks healthy here.
The picture with Andy Reid in the face of the lineman, that went kind of viral.
But this picture here looks healthy. Michael looks healthy.
You know what? I'm
about to get into a comfortable position.
I'm going to go to the next.
Before you go to the next, PMC said divas don't practice hard.
Well, he's got a good point.
OBs.
He's got a good point. Before we get to this next story, he's got a good point because yesterday the big buildup was we're going to see Tom Brady of the Patriots versus Michael Vick. Well, Belichick is smart. He's saying, I'm not bringing out Tom Brady. He's a target. Michael Vick is a target. People in preseason are trying to make their jobs.
Hurt him?
No, you got.
That's what I think. They want to hurt him.
They don't want to hurt him. They just want to do him up a little bit. You know how it feels.
You know what? See, this is what you do.
Why they want to hurt him? Because of the dog?
Well, DeVoe, you have a good question, and let me tell you the reason why. In the second game,
around a little bit.
This is how they do in the preseason. The first game is when you're introducing the rookies, the ones who are getting the first timers. The second game is when you make your bed and lay in it, because the third game preseason is for. Don't go there. The third preseason game is really for the pros, the vets, to show themselves.
Okay.
And then the fourth game is typically you already made your decisions who you're going to cut and who's going to be playing that game before the first game. So this game is a show me game. So Bill Belichick of the Patriots, the coach, said, I'm not playing Tom Brady because he knew that the rookies, everybody's going to try. Right.
And so
that's right.
Which game was this out of the four?
This is the second one. That was the second one. So it's one of those things where Belichick was smart enough to say they're hunting to make their jobs. You're not going to get my big quarterback.
Right. So
but then if he starts off the season slow and can't perform, they're going to say he wasn't that damn smart.
So he's big pimping.
There you.
Yet to be seen.
Yes, he's big
Yet to
pimping.
be seen.
Well, we know Belichick is big pimping. Andy Reid, it's a question now.
Okay, now he's gone back to the other side.
Yeah.
He looks like
Andy Reid, he's big pimping.
Okay, he's big pimping. I'll give it to him.
And one thing about Philly, you guys.
Oh, here we go. They ain't going to have nothing to do with number 4.
Wonderful sandwiches, cheesesteak,
Damn
hoagie.
food.
Don't you get it? Remember the cheesesteak and the hoagie? Every time I go to Philly, got to get a cheesesteak.
Okay.
Got to get a hoagie.
Okay, enough with the red meat stuff. Let's move on.
All right.
Get a vegetarian.
We got a story here that's going to be interesting. You know, in Major League Baseball, they always deal with the steroid issue. And recently, no big deal, Melky Cabrera is off the San Francisco Giants. He got suspended for 50 games. And the 50 game suspension, you know, they get suspensions because
that's a lot of games.
It's bad. But
that's
let me tell you where the story is wrapped around, because now it became much bigger. He is actually performing on the professional baseball team as a working visa. So the problem that they're having with this, guys, they just discovered that there was this covert action by Melky to set up a fake website, because when they discovered he was guilty for the steroids, he set it up as if it was an accident that happened, that he went to a website, read it, took whatever they were suggesting as something that wasn't steroids, a performance thing that would help him. Well, he was doing that to avoid the 50-game suspension. But what he did is set up a fake website. So they went to search the website. They took him down into South America to take him all the way, and found out that he set it up himself to make this excuse. So now you got the ex-Major League Baseball player suggesting that he should be deported because it's illegal what he did. So the question here is, now Major League Baseball, let me say this, if Major League Baseball can go find and recruit people all over the world, why would you think your website will get away from their eyeball effect? So here's the question.
Try stupid. I plays ball.
Dude. This is the part where I'm saying.
Some of these cats, you know.
Okay, now, is it getting... Here's the question mark before you go any further, because you can wrap it any way you want.
He got caught up.
It's one thing to get suspended. It's another thing to set it up as if it's the place you're taking them to get off the 50-game suspension. Then they find out that you have an associate that's working with you that's doing it.
They could have hired us.
Should he?
How much money do they spend trying to
DeVoe is a
investigate
spokesperson on
that?
It doesn't take that much to do the investigation.
Yeah, we could have hooked that side up.
It's an internet trail. The website just takes you. It's real easy.
We could have done it. Just Real would have been doing the commercials for the steroid. Get some big boys. Enhance your game. Come with the big stick.
I was ready to be right there with you until you
right now.
Hitting homies, baby.
I don't want him talking anymore because he's right now. He's not following.
I can't talk to you anymore.
Right. He can't talk to you right now.
We should all ignore Mario.
I'm just saying.
Ignore Mario.
Well, how else do you respond to a story like this with a crazy fake website? You have to get crazier.
Here's the question, you guys. I'm just going to make it easy to move on. Here's the question. Melky already got 50-game suspension. Now they're finding out what he did to try to avoid it. And it goes way beyond. And he's demonstrating his professional career under a working visa. should he be deported, or they should, no, 50-game suspension, that's it, leave it alone. Because he's already a letdown. We have to vote on this.
Where is he from now?
Oh, man, I forgot.
Why does it matter?
Because that's what has, because it makes a big difference.
There you go.
Can't ignore Mario. You have to respond. Sorry.
I did. That was good. She's so good. She's so good.
She's very good. I like that.
Because you know, some places getting deported is better than others.
So are you saying that?
You know, if I had my choice of deportation destinations,
I forgot where this is South America.
I'm just saying.
Let me see.
Where would you find my ass?
If they didn't deport him, they should charge him a whole heck of a lot of money.
Oh, you get to take the money with you when you deported?
I'm saying,
Because some of those little Latin nations, you could do okay.
They give you money when
I have a farm and everything.
No, but he could probably take his account.
I have about 10 girlfriends.
Before he leaves, he will exhaust his account.
I have my own baseball diamond.
But
I'm just saying, he can take that money, go there and start a little league.
Okay, this is new sports.
He took the steroids because he wanted to be a superstar.
They all take steroids in baseball.
But that's why he's taking it, because he
Everybody.
wanted to do the most. So now they're taking him for what he took his steroids from.
No, what they're saying
they're
is
crushing him.
No.
He's going to commit suicide. I'm sure. if
Wait
they
a minute,
deport
wait a
him.
minute
Oh my
now.
God!
No,
wait.
don't say that.
We got to keep.
That.
You know what? Why don't we give him a tour?
All right, wait a minute.
Let's get all the criminals. He can have. You want him, Manson?
Okay,
who
wait a
else?
minute.
Son of Sam.
Okay.
You want the Son of Sam to do a tour?
And the Pussy Rides need a tour.
You guys,
I don't like hearing you say that.
This is unbelievable.
Okay, back to sports.
Can you write the ad?
What's the question?
No, the question is this. It's really simple now. You have to make a decision on this.
Riot.
The reason why I'm saying this is that there always are going to be players who are going to get caught with steroid abuse. We know that.
Yes.
And the ones who don't get caught.
Right.
They're still using
and they know
that.
that. So the question is that when you are caught being the person who's attempted to try to be in a covert action of showing somebody, oh, look, this is what happened, but you set it up, you were responsible. That means you already know where you got it from. You know where you got the product from.
Right.
And you're steering the investigation. It became a federal issue.
Yeah.
As a federal issue, how important is that? And should people consider further action against you? Yes or no?
No.
You know what?
I'm sorry, I can't answer properly because Mario's making these gestures around me.
I'm flexing my muscles.
But will you stop? I'm trying to pay attention.
Don't look at it. I know it's distracting because they look good, don't they?
Victor.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean no. I meant yes.
My muscles are
So
distracting
further action should be, they should punish him further? Should they deport him or just get him out of baseball? Or just say, no, 50-game suspension, you caught him?
Out of baseball.
Wow.
You have to learn your
That's
lesson.
his livelihood now.
It doesn't matter. You know what? You shouldn't have done that. That's terrible. That's how you have to be a representative.
Wow. Okay, Jesse, what do you think? It's a federal, it became a federal issue when he actually went and faked a website to protect himself.
He put a lot of work faking a website.
Right, to get off of
Where's the law? Where's the law being broke?
That's some premeditation.
You can fake
thing
websites.
That's
every day. Where's the law being broke?
Because he's selling his own self steroids. Give me a
break.
That's
you
still taking steroids.
So the only law he broke was the use of
steroids.
So that's
he also said he bought it from a website, so he lied.
So misdemeanor. Okay. Oh, they get you on that lie thing. He hasn't lied to a federal grand jury yet.
He hasn't.
No.
So his crime is he had a bad website.
Yes.
Well, hell, a bunch of y'all.
Well,
if you put it like that,
he's overstating his product like Insight, male enhancer.
But you know what I'm saying? To me, I think that deportation is a bit much.
Deportation?
Deportation is a bit much.
Because I know what deportation is.
I think that's a bit much.
That's a deep abortion.
I think it's a bit much, Mario.
Okay.
I do.
So here
Shut the F up! You can't, can you?
Ooh, okay.
Well, I like it when you get that.
That was kind of.
I don't know why.
That's giving me wood.
You see this? Now you know what?
Sorry.
Let me apologize.
False alarm.
Let me do this. Let me apologize.
Apologize for Mario.
Let me apologize.
Sorry.
I am not. For those who are true sports enthusiasts, I'm sorry that you haven't heard a clear point of reference happen until it got to my topics, and it's just chaos. So I'm apologize because you guys didn't hear votes. You didn't hear input on votes. You heard people.
But the chat room is loving it because
but
they're chiming in. They said, "Is that a fact?" See, the chat room is supporting our issues.
Wait a minute. I love this. Jesse just sits there quiet and says, "You haven't asked me. You're asking the wrong people." I know when I ask them, they don't
They're talking about Jesse in the chat room, too.
That's right.
I don't even want to.
So here's the question. We don't have to vote on Melky because it's a letdown. We know that, right?
Right.
Let's vote on.
It's a
now,
letdown.
This is the part where I love. You guys got to vote on Major League Baseball because they're the big corporation. Because they discovered what was happening, which wasn't that difficult. Are they big pimping, balling, whatever?
From this picture.
For the 50, the restriction with the 50, whatever.
The suspension, first of all, they've already identified that he took steroids. They got that. 50 games. Then it went further, and then in their investigation, he reported, "Oh, this is where I got it." All athletes say, "Oh, I got this prescribed. I got it from here." Well, he faked a website, developed it, and said, "Oh, this is where I got it." Right. So he actually was taking them down the road.
Somebody gave him that idea.
That's right. So the point is,
he was big pimping until they turned around and big pimped him.
So this guy here with the finger out and the bad skin.
Is that the attorney?
That's the guy after him, huh?
You're wrong.
Man, that's pretty rough. Take a look. Whenever you get somebody coming after you who has bad skin,
I know it.
You know they pissed off. That acne been kicking their ass. They got to get somebody scratching.
Mario, it's not your
turn. They
turn.
scratching and peeling all the time.
Mario, it's not your turn.
I think he's gonna get it because that's who's after him.
Okay, so
look who's after him.
Be quiet. Go, Jesse.
All right, let me just read for those. It's one of those things where they go field of schemes. Now they're overblowing it. They're making it real big. It's there's a whole bunch of people involved.
Field of schemes.
But the question is going to be, will we see Melky in baseball again? That's the question.
I don't know.
Do you think he's going to be back?
But he shouldn't be deported.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
You know what? I think he should write a book.
He should go on tour. With Son of Sam and R. Kelly.
He probably make more money than he does in baseball.
DeVoe, you have the strangest.
Well, if he gets kicked off the team, call me. Let's do a tour, okay?
DeVoe's going to program the runway action that opens for the tour. Can you imagine that?
I'm going to have a whole
opening sequence,
like a circus act of tours of all these people who get
Son of Sam, Melky Cabrera.
Sam comes in with chains on because, of course, he has to be restricted. He's still
R. Kelly.
Oh, God, okay. So we are in agreement right now so far as a letdown. But Major League Baseball, to me, is big pimping. Because they're already in the business of recruiting worldwide, so you can't hide from them. They're big pimping, and Mario knows me.
For exposing it?
Yeah, see, they're big pimping to me because it's the whole part of, Mario understands. We've had our little incident as it relates to Major League Baseball. We won't go into it.
They shut down one of our sites.
That's right. So
I was publishing a press release, Pack Stereo Attack by Major League Baseball.
Yes.
And the press release people called us up.
That's right.
Said they were like, "Mario, you're a wonderful customer, but you can't really release this press release."
That's right.
I said, "Why? Major League Baseball?" I was going to be like the mouse that roared.
And don't do it.
I said, "We're going to go, Vick. We're going to fall out in the street and just claim Major League Baseball's beating up on poor entrepreneur brothers from the ghetto."
And nobody has our back. So he's basically like, I can
Yeah,
do
nobody
this.
had our back.
Nobody had our back.
Yeah,
all right, so okay. Now, let's go. This story is going to be easy. I want to take you to the next one because everybody knows that when you're at the age of a half a century, 50, you really are supposed to be retired from sports. Well, Roger Clemens has decided to make a comeback. He signs with the independent Atlantic League team and debuts Saturday night in Connecticut. He is going to be with the Sugarland Skeeters. Now,
the Skeeters. That sounds good. That sounds right. The Skeeters. I like that. There's a ring to it.
This is baseball. This individual.
Little Skeeter, big Skeeter.
See, I'm not going to be able to.
And that's not Major League.
That's the independent league. It's like the semi-pro.
Let the man sign up.
So is he broke?
No.
Don't go there. Don't go there. You natural. Now y'all don't need a lot.
Wait, let me
sleep in a trailer.
Let me say this to give you an idea of what is happening. You guys are killing me. He is probably considered, if not in the top 2 or 3, or maybe top 5 baseball pitchers of all time. Problem, he got caught up in a steroid investigation.
Another steroid
investigation. Steroids. That's how I got to get my fit look.
So here's the part that's coming up. When you're 50, here's the part that's getting you guys. One is if you're 50 and you're coming out to play, they're saying he's trying to put the nose into. You remember when they went to investigation, when they tried to try him on perjury, and they unsuccessfully. And so this is his way. They say is getting. I know, don't worry about it.
He should just hang it up and go get him a good woman.
Well, see, no. There's a point to this. I think Roger Clemens is saying, you guys tried to get me. Remember Barry Bonds, the same situation, similar. You didn't catch me. I'm good. I'm going to come back, and I'm going to play at 50. And guess what's happening? The quote here that's coming is, this league is really the funnel into the Houston Astros, the pro league, and that he will be signed as a pitcher within the next week or so.
Well, they say he could have done that without this. They say he could have done that without this.
Big pimpin',
balling, AARP, whatever, let down,
He is an AARP pimp. Okay.
Right.
Big
Balling.
Balling.
They can't be balling because those steroids get that shrinkage.
No, wait a minute.
It could be little balling.
I like what Jesse
little
said.
BBs.
You're saying because he's 50 years old.
Marbles.
He's balling, right?
He's balling.
Okay.
He getting back in the game.
Okay.
Going in the back door.
Okay. Mario.
It's a whatever.
I knew it. It's a whatever. DeVault.
PMC said that steroids break down the body and that you get an age, so he's not going to be able to hang.
Very good point.
Makes it. You can wear your son's jockstrap.
Oh, as you age.
Yeah, I mean, steroids doesn't automatically make you great. It's
But
just the idea.
I think he's big pimping his career.
Oh,
I do. I think he's pimping. He's definitely pimping his career. If he's starting here, he's putting them on the streets.
Let me ask you something.
Turning some tricks.
Exit question on this because I believe you guys missed the point of this this topic.
The Sugarland Skeeters.
No.
I love Sugarland.
I want you guys to know
that they have a place in Connecticut called Sugarland.
Okay. No, wait.
That's bad enough right there.
No. Let me say this.
I missed the point.
No. There's a point to this.
Okay. Say it.
You guys didn't say something for the ladies. You missed the point.
Because when you take steroids, you ain't got nothing for the ladies.
Thank you.
Now, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Say something about that.
Well, I'm just saying.
Have to do with what we're
Is Viagra a form of steroid?
So when
It is a stimulant, right?
I think
No.
It's not
What is it?
Steroids?
It's a vasodilator.
Oh.
It causes blood vessels to dilate. And it has a special selective action on certain parts of the body, namely your Mr. Mushroom. So it causes his blood vessels to dilate.
So
and grow.
But wait, with people on steroids, can they take that and still get an erection?
They work independently. Steroids work differently as an anti-inflammatory and on the immune system.
That's just a side note, everybody.
Well, see, the good thing about
they're not the same at all.
Well, see, Mario hit the nail. See, he went ahead and gave the answer already because I was saying, is there something for the ladies? He said, no.
Steroids are not something for the ladies.
Steroids.
It's gonna shrink your nuts.
It shrinks.
It's gonna shrink your nuts.
And so you
shrinkage.
And men
you
who
pretend he's 10 years old.
Aren't sexually.
Depends. There's also a steroid high. You could be charged up because on steroids.
That's right.
What, just initially or?
It depends. It's more commonly in the initial phases to have that kind of reaction, like a steroid high.
I like that, Mac. So does cheap wine. So
that's
the bottom line.
Get you some.
Right. So here it is. You guys already said this is a thumbs up for Mr. Clemens. AARP is in the building.
Yes, he is.
He's making a point, I guess, even though the question is it wise to make points when the whole point is you, Barry Bonds, and a bunch of them are either never going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Well, the problem with it is that the studies all said that there was so much steroid usage in baseball that to single anybody out would be selective.
Right.
I remember that.
Right. It was like so much. And no one knows what to do about it because they can't wipe out a whole generation of statistics.
Right.
It's a whole generation. I actually have no comment. I don't know what you do.
They just put an asterisk by everybody's name.
Well, here's the thing that's also, throw in this. The youth feels differently, but let's just say if you're young, you don't really care. And you don't even care. You don't care that they use steroids. In other words, you ask the public, they don't care to the extent that you would think. They're kind of like, oh, everybody does that.
I think they should.
I think they should care too, but again, it's a change in the culture.
Yeah.
Performance-enhancing drugs as a society have a different feel to us now.
Yeah.
And they're not looked at in the same. Everybody's actually looking for a performance-enhancing drug of some kind. So there you go.
But I think it's not fair because as we play with each other in sports, I think everybody should be natural. Because if I'm on steroids and you're not, of course I'm going to tackle you down.
And so that's going to make the
why don't we both take some steroids
industry
together?
where you have to have steroids.
Yeah, you're no longer. Yeah, you're cheating. And I remember when they were saying that, and I still agree with that. I think steroids is cheating. Pump up and get ready. Don't take any artificial something.
How about a natural substance that has the same effect?
A natural substance?
Like if you can chew some leaves, and it has the same chemical in the leaves, and it's natural.
That's a part of exercising and working out.
That should be okay?
And eating right.
Yeah, that's how they get around it now, because it's not okay. It's the same substance.
Well, you know what? If you chewed on tree bark and it made you stronger, I mean, what are you going to say? Don't chew on the tree bark?
Yeah, pretty much. It's a drug.
Okay. I'm with Mario. Don't chew on the tree bark.
Well, I know pharmaceuticals are based on plant natural
Right, it's just purifying the same thing. Mm-hmm. It's no different half the time.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, the enhancements.
But then what if you eat a lot of spinach and get strong?
You just hit on
Popeye.
You actually just hit on one of the major points in sports. Is that the designer drugs, they try to design steroids that are outside the pathways of testing. Yeah. See, that's where they get hip to it. They say, well, you never said this is illegal. Right. It's not that technically, it's this. And so they have to keep changing the list every 2 months to add extra new drugs.
Yeah, because these athletes are cheating.
Well, okay.
So the mind of society has to change.
But the society's already, look at what we're looking, 5-minute energy. As a society, 5 minute energy. Think about the commercials. 5 hours. 5 hours. Shows you. I just need 5 minutes. That'd be 2 left over.
He was saying 5 minutes.
Not gonna work. I ain't gonna hurt myself.
What is that? I'm like, what?
I'm saying this society always is. Right now, our whole society is into taking stuff. Chemicals, substances, herbs, whatever, for performance enhancing, whether it be visual, your eyes, your body, your sex, your physique. Our society is right now, they want a quick fix. Lose weight, strap this on and go to sleep. Take a pill.
Strap this on and go to sleep. What is that?
We got to get back on balance.
Okay.
As a society, we're very off balance.
That's right.
Yes, we are.
See, but Mario don't care about that.
I do. I care deeply.
He don't care about
I
that.
do. I'm very moved by that.
Let's deal with what is.
No, I'm deeply. I care. Sometimes late at night, I just stay up, awake, caring. Deep into the night, you can just see care in my face. I get on Facebook, I just write, I care.
Oh my God.
You know what?
I care.
There goes my new sports.
Okay.
It wasn't sports the way you usually would get it,
Never
but I thank our group here because I think they just sit and lay in wait.
Okay.
And then Jez has the best quote. You didn't ask me.
I'll tell you this much. I don't like the idea that we're not saying big pimpin' whatever anymore.
Yeah, you know why?
It takes away from the set.
We did say it.
No.
Not really.
We just said this one didn't right.
She did right.
That was just last week.
Oh my God. She's all upset.
It's only been a week. That was just 1 week.
Thank you, Jez.
You're already having flashbacks.
I'm a producer, okay?
Thank you.
I know.
Don't hate me.
I don't, girl.
Because you know what?
I give in.
She's saying the most valuable part of this, and you got
That's
it.
what it's about.
The social media part of this is when the people can vote in based on our
Right. It's
opinions.
supposed to be
But
like
if we're going
quick
back
fix.
and forth, we never give them anything.
It's all DeVoe. She's all DeVoe. She just act right, damn it. Told you.
See, this is what I'm
You
saying.
just eat right in the morning.
Right. You know what?
If you had some pork, you would act better.
Shut up.
Well,
You
watch
ought
this.
to take Mac's advice and do some peyote before you get in the shower in the morning.
I don't want to slip.
Now, watch this. I'm going to do you a favor.
I do when I get out the shower.
We covered 3 topics, and we started with Michael Vick. You did get to chime in a little bit.
Although I don't remember us talking about Michael Vick.
Yeah, it was
We
really
showed
about-
a wonderful
remember the coach?
picture.
The coach, we said he was big.
Remember the picture right here of him embracing the other player?
No, it's the
Which
picture.
one is Michael? The number 7, of course.
Yeah.
The one that says Vick on his back.
Okay, see, now I'm going to tell you why. You're getting the example of why we never get the vote.
Okay, yes.
Because why I'm telling you, Mario's distracting you.
Exactly.
So by the
She
time you
asked
don't
me
hear
which
it-
one was Michael Vick.
No.
You weren't answering her question.
No.
I answered her question.
No.
The one with Vick on his back.
No. See what he's doing to you? He's leading you. He always leads you.
How can I lead her when I'm asking her, responding to her question?
The actual question was the second picture. The second picture is what the subject was about when we were trying to chime in. And we all chimed in, so that's good. Now move on down, Mario. You did chime in there. Then we went to here. We did all chime in. But
and we voted on those.
Yeah, we did, Big Pimpin'.
That's right, you did.
See, just because you're having a senior moment, maybe you got to get you some ginkgo biloba.
The problem was it wasn't structured enough.
Oh, now you have problem with our structure. Structure her ass. See, whenever they ask you for more structure, how'd you get your strap out? How'd you get your belt out?
First of all,
I got some structure.
Yeah.
How we gonna call it structure?
We're so all over the place, Jesse. I get it. You get confused. We are all over the place.
Yo, I'm not confused.
What Mario does and what I do is different. I set it up.
We don't get confused.
He takes you on a different. He takes it somewhere over there. So by the time you answer the question, you're going, "What did Mario say?"
I forgot what the question was. By the time you're trying to answer.
It's sports. Y'all don't understand the question. No damn way.
That's for real.
But you did a good job.
You did. I like that.
Great job. They do a great
job. Ask me. My New Sports is over, you guys. Until tomorrow.
Everybody.
Come and get confused again. This is wonderful. I love it.
Victor Allen's New Sports with the ladies. Brought to you by the man, the bald-headed man. Rub his head, make a wish.
You didn't ask.
You can get what you want.
I love
New
it.
Sports.